Okay, guys, welcome to the second video of today. And yeah, I'm glad to have you here. Welcome to Just FX Pro YouTube channel. And I hope you've been enjoying it so far. For those who are new here, do well to subscribe. This channel is basically for helping new traders or even advanced traders, those who have gone through advanced courses, but are still finding it difficult to understand what the whole trading scope or trading strategy could talk about. So this whole move is kind of this whole strategy and edge is kind of going to help you to look at the market differently. I am not going into details what everything means per se. I will do that separately on my Instagram page to talk about most of these things that I just casually talk about here, most of these terminologies. But I haven't started posting those academic videos yet. I have not done that. I have some technical limitations, but I will. I will do that very soon. But just stay with me. So this one, if you've already done advanced and some kind of terminologies like other blogs and all of that, then this would make sense to you. Okay, so I try to keep I try to keep the whole trading stuff simple. I don't like complexities. I don't like things that are just too complex and voluminous to learn. No, I just try to keep it simple. So if you're with me, let's dive into this. So this is a trade I took last week, but it wasn't ready yet. That's what I would say. I would say it wasn't yet ready. The trade wasn't ready yet, so I just had to allow it for the meantime. But today, I took another entry on the trade, the same trade. I took another entry on the trade today, but I'll tell you and how and what. So let me break it down from the beginning. So this is the daily time frame, right? So we have market. Okay, we have market do this. Sorry. I'm beginning to yawn. I think I'm kind of tired. So market broke off a change of character position here, right? So started trending up. So this is also like a break and retest of a zone, of a support resistance zone. If you follow my previous video, I have done all of this on the previous video. Just check the videos previously that concerns volatility 100 1S index. Okay, so now this broke off here and created a high, came back to tap in on a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap area. It came back, forget this these arrows I put here. It was just to indicate a structural, because here it was a candlestick fair value gap, but if you go down to a 4 hours, it's a structural fair value gap. So it came back to tap in on a daily fair value gap just below the break of the change of character point, which is here, which is below this point. This is the daily fair value gap. We have another fair value gap here deep into this place, and we have this other block here waiting. And remember, this was also a fair value gap that it tapped in on. So during the week, this is Monday, rather Sunday. So during the week, market gave us this range by clearing off this high. This was the high that market cleared off here. So market gave us this range by clearing off this high. Forgive me for putting, okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So market gave us this high by clearing off this high. So it gave us this break of structure to continue to the upside. But then what happened was market then came back to the zone. You get, so we have this range between this lower point of the week and this higher point of the week, because now we're trading between this point, see what you have here, this curved line. That's where I kind of put the trend. So anything there is the trading range. So anything between this point, we're looking at buys. We're looking at buys, steady buys. We're not looking at sells of any form. We're looking at buys at this point. Yep. So we're looking at buys only just between this whole point here. So market started trending low. See how market started trending. And before it came down to trend low, it broke this low here with this high. This is a high. So after I created a low, went to create a high, came and created a mini high, then used the other block here was what broke through this point. This high was what broke through this point. So see what we have here now. Market at this point now, with this full candle, came back down to the same area and switched up again. All right, and switched up again, closing as a hammer. And this is one of the very reversal candlesticks that we also know. So it's a full hammer because then it closed. And remember what I think I talked about this as a sign of market shift. You can enter with, if you see this entry sign, when you have a candlestick that close and close above a structure, you get candlestick pattern closing above a structure. I think I saw it in, I talked about it while making a video before, and I wrote it down. Let me go back to my notes. I know I wrote it down someplace. Yeah, I've seen it. It says, so when a candlestick pattern breaks a structure or a change of character or break of structure point, then entry can be made. All right. So that was what I saw. And when I saw this move happen, this was now confirming like a second leg of the move on 4 hours. So this was what propagated my entry. I saw this market, this reversal now. I saw it somewhere around here. So I entered, but originally this is where you are supposed to enter if you're entering, and your stop is just supposed to be below here. Although it's little, it's about 1:2. Yeah, it's about 1:2. Yeah, it's about 1:2. So, but that's what I took on this trade, and I'm holding until it gets to this range high. All right, so that's just it. So if you're following at the moment now, please do follow. If you're following at the moment now, please follow up the trade, and let's see how far it will go. Let's see how much you can make off this trade. All right. So, but that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm looking at. So if you're with me, this is a profitable trade for you. You could take it. But I like to put, the reason why I put my stop loss here is because I like to just put it up below or above the structure, depending on the direction I'm trading. Okay. So, but we are still in a buy zone. All this whole area is a buy zone. So if you see something that looks like a buy, okay, see another way you could look at this. I could give you this as a take home. Now, market has cleared off this zone, right? Market has cleared off this zone to the high side. So we now have between here and here. So market could still, if you go down to a 1 hour time frame, that's a zone. That place I put that is a zone. So see the zone, see how it cleared. So market could still come back. There's a fair value gap here. There's a little fair value gap here. At this point, yes, there's a fair value gap here on 1 hour. I have to change the color, sorry. Yes, on 1 hour. So this is a 1 hour fair value gap. 1 hour fair value gap. Yes, am I correct? Yeah. So I'll just put 1 hour. Yeah, so you could still wait for the market to come back, tapping on this area, do something like this. Come back, tapping on this area, and move all the way to the top. You could still wait for it to do that. But well, where I saw it is where I saw it. So however it happens, if I see this move again, right, then I'm going to actually enter again one more time. If I see this move come back without trending downwards and all of that, and also we have in this same 1 hour, we have another block here as well. So just be on the lookout for this stuff still. Just be on the lookout for this stuff still. Let me change it to green. Yeah, green 1 hour. So the green boxes are for the other blocks, while the pink boxes are for the fair value gap. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I have for this particular pair. I was following it, then I had to exit the market because I was thinking it wasn't ready. I was following it from this point. This was where I was following it from. After I came here to bounce on this. So I was following it from here. After this closed and it created a high, it started coming back. I was like, man, this market is not ready yet. So I just, although my stop was below here, and this would have actually hit my stop if I had held on to the market. So, but at this point, I don't believe the market is ready yet. So I'm just like being careful. I'm not trying to overtrade. I'm just being careful of the market at this point. So whatever the market gives me from here, then I might take it again. So be on the lookout for this trade. It may be our next big trade. So if you see it on a 1 hour, then we are probably going to have a long short. Yeah, we're probably going to have a long short. Yes, we are probably going to have a long short. But on a 1 hour, the change of character point is around here. So but let's keep fingers crossed. It's almost 2 o'clock. So yeah. All right, guys. For now, that's what we have. I will see you guys um in the next video. I have 2 other videos or pairs to analyze. I think I see one forming up, but let's go look at it. See you guys in the next video. By the way, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and like this video and share it as well. All right. So see you guys in the next video. Ciao.